Hi, welcome back. I'm Gretchen, and I have been asked by my higher conscious to bring you a message about feelings. They specifically wanted to bring you the truth about feelings. And so that is what we are going to discuss today, and that is what I'm going to channel for you. So let's jump in. We want you to know that this is not the first take of this message, and that Gretchen is new to the channeling experience and sometimes resists the way that we say things. She fears that they aren't going to come out correctly, or that she doesn't understand the full message and she tries to interpret it. Um, and so we would like to let you know that it is okay to go through this lesson, and that even though you have the gift, you have to use it, and you have to really feel into the senses, feel into your body, and make sure that you're connected and that you're not introducing your own logic into a channel. And this is important for you to know. All right, on with the message. Truth about feelings. Your natural state is nothing. Your natural state is a peace and a calm and very placid, very smooth. No highs, no lows. Um, well, you might have some highs, but they're not very high and they're not very low. And so we would like to let you know that if you are feeling a feeling, or if you're feeling, yes, if you're feeling a feeling that you are, if you are resisting the feeling, you are at the mercy of the feeling. If you just accept the feeling, um, acknowledge it, let it pass through you, then you can use the feeling as a tool. And you can also make yourself feel any way that you want to feel to manifest anything that you want to manifest. First comes the feeling, then comes the product, then comes the outward mirror of what you're feeling. So let's start off with step one. So a feeling arises. You are feeling angry about something, and you uh, pause and you let the anger reside inside of your body. Notice what part of your body that anger is in, and notice, what feelings, what sensations are happening in your body with that anger. Breathe deeply into your belly and exhale and ride that feeling out. Once you're back to that natural feeling or a lesser feeling than anger, then ask yourself, what are you telling yourself in this moment? And get to deep, the deep, the deepest feeling, the deepest knowing about yourself. And when you do, you will realize that you have found a limiting belief that you have created in your childhood, and you can't get away from this. In the human experience, everyone has these little um, interpretations that happened before they were, before you were able to, in some cases, form sentences, before your brain was able to understand what was happening. you formed these ideas about yourself and about the world around you. And you then look for instances of these things in your life and around you uh, to prove that you are correct. And when you feel triggered, it is your body telling you, hey, this feeling, what you're telling yourself right now is not correct. I reject it. And your body will tell you. You will feel triggered. You will snap at someone. You will say something mean. You will um, not, you will react in a way that is not peaceful. And so the feeling has now taught you where you are telling yourself something that is not correct. So feelings are a way for us to have the outside world mirror to us what we believe about ourselves. So if something outside of you has told, have made you feel, um, like for instance, Gretchen just went through something that made her feel gullible. And she was very triggered by that and recognized that she has a limiting belief that she's gullible, that um, started in childhood by an adult that asked her to do things and then made her feel silly for doing them. And so she learned as a child, a small child, that she was gullible. That's what she's telling herself. And so something came up in her life that she believed and later uh, turned out not to be true. And so she felt gullible and she was very triggered by that feeling. And then, yeah, so then she did the process. She let it go through her body and she realized that she is not gullible, that, and that it's okay to be vulnerable and to trust people that you love and to be more careful with people that you don't know. And so that is an example of how when a feeling comes up, you can process it and you get the lesson from it. Now, on the other side, you can choose to be happy anytime that you want. Your body is fully capable of producing happy thoughts and happy feelings. You can produce any kind of feeling in your body by thinking about a situation or, being tapped into that feeling. And so you are able to create an abundant life for yourself by feeling abundant. You can use that feeling to manifest what it is that you would like in your life. So that looks like um, in let's think of an example for Gretchen. Like she just got a new pair of glasses. Not these are her old glasses. However, she knew that she was going to need a new prescription, and so she went into the doctor and had her exam and was getting her she was picking out her new glasses. And before she went, she had kind of dreaded this instance because she has a hard time choosing when she has to pick out glasses, and she knew she was going to need some new glasses. And so she went into this with a good feeling um, that she was going to find a new pair of glasses, she was going to be happy with them, and that the appointment was going to go well. And it did. And she will get her glasses in 10 days, and she's really excited about it and happy for a little bit of a change in her eyewear. So look for that in the future. However, she could have been worried about it and manifested a bad experience for herself by feeling anxious about it, by anticipating that something might happen. Another example, on her, she went to walk the dogs this afternoon, and it's icy outside where she lives. And she was nervous walking on the pavement because it's icy. And so she was really focused on um, the ice and on falling and not falling. And so, sure enough, she fell on her butt. And this was all caused because she was feeling that nervousness and that worry, and she was so focused on it that she made it happen. And we brought her the knowledge that this could have been avoided had she used her feelings in a different way. And so, feelings are really a blessing. Feelings are not something to be avoided, they are something to be felt and to be used on your behalf. And so that is the truth that we bring you about feelings. So we will leave you for now, and we look forward to speaking to you again soon. Thank you, and follow us for more.